Hello and welcome to Hogwash. Not Hogwarts, Hogwash. Politics. We like to talk about all the shit that's going on in the world, that we do. And since my other channel had put temporarily on hold, I thought I'd start this one as a backup channel for my All Shorts channel. But you see, it's all been going on, isn't it? You know, Donald Trump is I've been tweeting again. Can someone take his mobile device away from him, please? Can someone, please? You see, he tweeted this. Iran decided to fire bullets yesterday in the Strait of Hormuz. A total violation of our ceasefire agreement. Many of them were at a French ship and a freighter from the United Kingdom. That wasn't nice, he says. Not nice. My representatives are going to Islamabad, Pakistan. I know they are, but you know what? Iran ain't going to be there. No. They said there's no negotiation. Now, how many times have I said on my other channel, All Shorts, that there's no deal to be had with Donald Trump? Meanwhile, you've got Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. He's making deals every Tom, Dick and Harry he is, yeah? And the Canadian job market seems to be improving somewhat. Yeah, they had job creation, not destruction like in the United States. He's wrecking everything. It's like a fucking wrecking ball, that man is. Well, while this is all going on, ordinary folk are struggling to put fuel in their vehicles, and the MAGA folk are denying that the prices have gone up. Oh, they're lower than they were under Biden, which is a load of fucking rubbish, that it is. And then you got Caitlyn Jenner. Oh my Gideon. Now, I've got every sympathy for the LGBTQ plus, whatever it is. I can never remember what it is. Anyway, community that I do. You know, it must be absolute living hell to deal with all the bullshit. Why can't we just leave these people alone? I've said it a million times before and I'll say it again. Just leave them live their lives. They're a tiny, tiny proportion of the population. They don't affect you. But Caitlyn Jenner, on the other hand, she can do a run and jump since she's now complaining, alright, that she can't fly. Yeah, I know, typical MAGA, they all think they can fly, you just got to believe. No, actually, her gender marker on her passport came back as male. And she's trans, yeah. And she is trans, okay, that's fair enough, alright? But she's also a Trumper, a MAGA Trumper, that she is. Caitlyn Jenner was way up Donald Trump's old chocolate starfish, that she was. I don't know how it works, but anyway, chocolate starfish. Anyway, Caitlyn Jenner has had all the ops apparently, so she was saying, and that I'm a woman, and I agree. You are. You know, as far as you're concerned, it's not the same as sex, is it? You know, it's gender. That doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit. I'll be absolutely honest. I don't understand it. I'm going to tell you that I do, because I don't. All right, I'm a straight gazer, me. Yeah, I've been married too bloody long to be anything but. But you know, it's I don't understand it, but I do understand people's rights to be whoever they want to be, or who they actually are. So that I got no problems with whatsoever as far as Caitlyn Jenner is concerned. But you know, when she inflicts her crap onto other people and support a government or a regime that won't even acknowledge trans congresswomen and that, you know. What the fuck? What really? I struggle a little bit with this, alright? You've got the head of the Latinos for Trump, alright? And there is the head of that. Latinos for Trump, yeah, Latinos for Trump and all that. Oh, MAGA head. It's just been deported. How stupid must these people feel? How stupid must Caitlyn Jenner feel? But do they? Will they make excuses for him? Probably. Now, Donald Trump said, alright, that the Canadians are the most horrible They're nasty, they are, he said. Yeah, he said they're the nastiest to negotiate with, especially under Justin Trudeau. But let's be honest. He just knows that the Melania Trump, the immigrant, well, apparently she got an Einstein visa. She's a very clever prostitute. I mean, immigrant, that she is. Well, anyway, Melania Trump is going through it at the moment, okay? You got that Amanda Lanago, I can't pronounce her name either, but you know. The Brazilian woman. Giving old Melania a load of grief at the moment, that she is. Posting stuff and being interviewed by every Tom, Dick and Harry, and it's not looking good, he said, because Melania says she was, she wasn't trafficked. Well, this Amanda lass, she says that she was trafficked. Anyway, Amanda was, how to put it, she was deported, yeah. Deported because her ex-husband, that Pompolini geezer, alright, he got deported when he was at ICE and all that, you know. Preferential treatment and all that, you know. That sounds a little illegal, you know. Just like Donald Trump's threats regarding the Strait of Hormuz and Pakistan. You say Pakistan. Done it again. And and Iran, all right? Iran has been attacking ships since Donald Trump did not play friendly as far as Iran lifting this ceasefire. Lifting the, I'm getting all bloody tongue-tied here. There's all this stress with bloody Google and stuff on the other channels. Anyway, there was, Iran, right? They weren't very happy with Donald Trump because he carried on with his blockade. It wasn't really a blockade because he didn't actually stop anybody. Yeah, he's too far away, and also he just ain't doing anything. China's getting through, Russia's getting, everyone else is doing what they want to do. There's no blockade there. But Iran has been firing on boats unless it's been agreed with Iran's government that you can pass through with your ships full of oil, etc., etc. Meanwhile, those in Saudi, Abu Dhabi, the UAE, United Arab Emirates countries, they're not countries, are they? The Emirates, look, they're like states, really. All those countries are struggling to get food and everything else they need. And now the airlines, Lufthansa in Germany, along with American Airlines and various others, have also said we're cancelling flights. Hundreds and hundreds of flights have been cancelled because they can't get the jet fuel. Because of the United States, and there you got all these MAGA people cheering from the rooftops. They are, oh, how great it is, because a lot of the ships are, they've turned about face, if they're not stuck in the Persian Gulf, and heading to the United States, hoping to fill up with some fuel. The only thing is here, you see, the United States has got limited reserve. So what happens when it's all gone? When they can't keep up with demand? Now, yes, the United States does refine about, I think it's about 2/3 or 3/4 of the oil in the United States, but then there's the rest, isn't there, you see? And whenever there's a shortage, the prices go up. It don't matter that you're producing it in the United States. It don't matter because it's sold on the world markets. The prices still go up. Now, Iran, for instance, they pay some stupid amount, like 8 cents per, equivalent of 8 cents per gallon. Do you realise how you're getting screwed here? You know, their fuel's too cheap. Whereas the United States, they pay, what is that, $8 a gallon or about that, or in various places, it's a little bit less now, I'm not sure. But, it did get quite high in places like California and places like that. It's pretty bad. But anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I might make another video in a moment once I catch up, because I've been in a bit of a stress, space. And please boot the old like button and subscribe to this channel, because this is going to be my backup channel. It's on a different account to my other channels. Now, what happened was that my other channels my account, which is all done on one email, which I think is a bit stupid, but it is. All done on one email. I think it was hacked, right? And they went in there and they changed everything. They changed all my security information, the two-step WhatsApp thing, everything got changed. And I lost access to my account. I just couldn't log in anymore. So I contacted YouTube, went through Team YouTube on X. Yeah, you have to go onto the X platform to try and contact YouTube. And that took a day to get a response. They then send it over to somebody else who sent me a thing to. You got to try and log in with this. Give me a link. Log into this like that, right? But it's asking me from the email that I've got no access for to send me a code, a verification code. You'd think it'd be bright in that, wouldn't you? I've got no access to my fucking email that I use for that account. So that's bummer. So there's that, and then there's another day passes. This happened on the 15th, and I'm still fighting with them, and it's now the 19th to try and get my channels back up. And one of my channels, which I'm very worried about, is my Wally Bar woodworking channel. The bloody hackers have deleted it. What they actually did is they went onto that channel, onto the Wally Bar channel, and streamed on it. They hacked the Wally Bar channel, you see, and they streamed on it for over an hour, and then deleted the account. So I'm just hoping, praying, to speak to my imaginary God, so you all are, that it will all be resolved. But it's a big worry because it is our number one income, even though it's very tiny and we live off very little. It's very important to us. Otherwise, we are really, really concerned that we're not going to be able to make our bills. So it is a real pain. And there's no way I can't say to you on this channel, oh, can you do super chats and stuff like that, because I suppose just buy me a coffee. You could do that. That's still going to be on the other channel. I'll put it on this one, don't I, really? I'll do that. I'll stick that in the links. Still buy me a coffee. I'm a Patreon, which you can do if you do want to support the channel. Just tide us over. But it is a massive worry to us. It really is, because if we can't fund ourselves, we can't carry on, can we? I'm going to have to. It's just like I've been at this point in the past where I felt that I had to give up on the channel, and then I carry on, so about on my way through it, sort of just treading water, and then I have this situation, which is not even my choice, and it could force us to give up. That's what's worrying us, because I don't want to give up, and plus I've got him. I've got to think about him and all, Yeah, you can't have a stressed daddy, can he? No. Ain't got a fat fella. At least he puts a smile on my face, don't you? Eh? I need to say Caroline is, she's very, very worried at the moment, so we'll see. Hopefully I get it resolved, alright? I'm waiting for a specialist team, the specialists, to get back to us. That's what we're waiting for now. But everything takes so long, and it's the weekend as well. Although someone contacted me yesterday. Today, obviously, nothing's a Sunday, I suppose. Hopefully, they'll get in touch tomorrow. But it's a massive worry. And I'm not alone. There's loads of people having problems. And it was done via AI. So, automated. The attack was automated. Faster than you can respond, you see. Because it's not a real person. Anyway, light is fading, and it is. So I'm going to go in, I think. Sun's gone down. Naturally wants to play with his teddy bear. Anyway, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because this might end up being my main channel. Anyway, toodaloo!